Welcome into sports, everybody. Glad to have you with us. It's officially game week for the Truman State football team. The Bulldogs will kick off their season this Saturday against Midwestern Texas State. The team has been practicing the last few weeks preparing for this contest. Midwestern Texas State boasts an explosive offense, one in which Coach Nesbitt says will be a challenge for his defense.
They can score from anywhere on the field, and without any embellishment offensively, their skilled guys will be as good as anybody in the nation, and they're well coached up front. So the angles that we use in our approach to tackling and getting two arms on two legs and getting that ball carrier, receiver, running back down to the ground are really critical.
Let's stay with football. The Kirksville Tigers are trying to rebound after a slow 0-2 start. This Friday, they'll face their rival, the Moberly Spartans, who are also looking for their first win. Coach Idanza believes the Spartans' defense will pose some problems.
They seem to be very aggressive on defense. They do a good job of getting after it and running down the football. Offensively, they're pretty multiple, so they're going to make you defend the run and the pass with some different blocking schemes than we've seen the first couple of weeks.
Ottumwa is coming off a 20-10 victory over Mount Pleasant Friday. First-year QB Sam Moreland had a great game, scored the first Bulldogs touchdown of the year on an 11-yard run. He also completed 5 passes for 129 yards to go along with his 99 rushing yards. His coach was pretty satisfied with his performance.
Obviously, there was a little bit of jitters, and sometimes his legs weren't under him. He overthrew a couple guys, but he was able to settle down. And running the ball, he was really good. So.
The Truman State volleyball team will open up play on the road this weekend at the UCM Peggy Martin Challenge in Warrensburg. The Lady Bulldogs will face the University of Mary on Friday at 2 p.m., a team they are not all that familiar with, which can make it tough to game plan.
What you've really got to do is in practice put the kids in situations that they may not be used to seeing, and so they get used to changing on the fly and changing defenses on them in the middle of sets, in the middle of scrimmages, so that they get used to that, hey, we've got to make some adjustments. We don't know a lot about this team, and so you hope that translates into a match like this where you don't know a lot about your opponent.
The 5th-ranked EBF volleyball team took on Twin Cedars tonight. Let's take you out there. First set, Taylor Leffler serving for EBF. She gets herself an ace, and the Rockets go up 4-0. But later in the set, Emma Burnell sets up Carly Taylor to crush it home for a kill. EBF goes up 8-1. Later, Hagen Boyer serving for the Rockets, and she delivers an ace, and the Rockets go up 18-3. Rockets win pretty easily, 25-3, 25-6, and 25-10 to improve to 9-0. The St. Louis Cardinals return to the friendly confines of Busch Stadium tonight for a series against the Washington Nationals. Bottom fourth, 2 men on for Colton Wong, who knocks one up the middle for an RBI. That'll score Jason Hayward. Cards go up 2-1. Same inning. This time, Mark Reynolds gets in on the action. Bloops one into left center field. That scores Molina. This game just ended moments ago. Cards go on to win it 8-5. Before we sign off, I do have some local scores for you. High school softball, Milan defeats Brashear 11-0. Macon defeats Moberly 8-7. Putnam County defeats South Harrison 10-0. And in tennis, Kirksville defeats Moberly 9-3. That's all the time we have for sports. Teresa is next with a final look at your forecast.